This is the story you were never told. A land rich in minerals, culture, and pride, yet robbed of its voice. This is the untold story of Balochistan, from independence to insurgency. When India and Pakistan gained independence in 1947, there existed a princely state named Kalat. It was not part of Pakistan. In fact, it had a treaty with the British from 1876, which recognized Kalat's sovereignty. Based on that, on August 11, 1947, Kalat declared its independence. Just 3 days later, on August 15, Pakistan and Kalat signed a standstill agreement, acknowledging each other as independent entities and agreeing to continue mutual relations. But peace was short-lived. Pakistan began putting pressure on Kalat. On March 27, 1948, Pakistan forcibly annexed Kalat. The Khan of Kalat's brother, Prince Abdul Karim Khan, opposed this and started an armed revolt in the mountains, marking the first armed insurgency in Balochistan's history. By 1958, things in Balochistan worsened. Pakistan imposed martial law. From the Ziri tribe of Jalawan region, an 80-year-old tribal leader, Nawab Noraz Khan, stood up against Pakistan. He and 140 fighters took to the mountains and started guerrilla warfare. The Pakistan army later offered a peace deal, swearing on the Quran that there would be no harm. But when Nawab Noraz Khan came down, he and his companions were arrested. On July 15, 1960, several of them were executed by hanging, including his sons and key commanders. This betrayal ignited fury and resentment in the hearts of Baloch people. In 1970, General Yahya Khan abolished the one-unit policy. General elections were held in December 1970, and Balochistan voted for its own local parties like NAP, National Awami Party, and JUI. After the formation of Bangladesh in 1971, Pakistan created a new constitution. Baloch leaders were included. Atullah Mengal became the chief minister, and Gaus Bakhsh Bazenjo was appointed governor. But the peace didn't last long. On February 10, 1973, Bhutto's government dismissed the Balochistan government, banned the NAP, and accused the leadership of working against Pakistan. This led to a full-scale military operation in Balochistan. Thousands of Baloch students, activists, and journalists faced arrests, torture, and disappearances. During General Zia-ul-Haq's rule, a temporary calm was brought by offering government positions and deals to tribal chiefs. But in the 2000s, things escalated again. The Baloch formed a new armed organization, the Balochistan Liberation Army, BLA. Meanwhile, Pakistan signed a major deal with China to construct the Gwadar port in Balochistan. The vision was, to turn Gwadar into an international trade hub. And to create a strategic edge against India. But the Baloch people were angry. Why? No Baloch leader was consulted. Jobs went to Chinese and Punjabis, not locals. Permanent military bases were established. In Shigai district, 412 million tons of gold and copper were discovered, but China took 50%. Pakistan took 48%. Balochistan got only 2%. The BLA retaliated with continuous attacks, on the port, gas pipelines, infrastructure, and Chinese workers. Then came CPEC, China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. A $60 billion mega project connecting China's Kashgar to Gwadar, including roads, railways, energy pipelines, fiber optics, and SEZs. Pakistan promised, Balochistan will become the next Dubai. But once again, the reality was bitter, local land was bought at low prices. Locals were displaced. Outsiders were given jobs. Fishermen were removed. Permanent military stations increased. The BLA launched heavy attacks. So many Chinese nationals were killed that China threatened to send its own army for Kpek's protection. By 2018, Baloch groups realized their guerrilla warfare needed unity. So they formed, BRAZ, Baloch Raji Ajwa Sangar, a united front of all Baloch militant groups, enabling coordinated high-profile attacks. In 2025, BRAZ evolved further and established the BNA, Baloch National Army. This was not just a rebel group anymore, they were fighting like a sovereign army. In 2025 alone, the BNA carried out 72 coordinated attacks on Pakistan's military. On March 11, 2025, a shocking incident occurred. A passenger train, Jafar Express, traveling from Quetta to Peshawar, had 450 people on board. As the train reached Golan Pass, an 8 kg IED exploded. The train derailed. BLA fighters stormed the train. Women, children, and Baloch passengers were freed. Others were taken hostage. Pakistan gave a 48-hour ultimatum demanding the release of its political prisoners. When nothing happened, a military operation was launched. Pakistan claimed 64 deaths. BLA claimed over 50 Pakistani army officers were killed. Since then, Balochistan has turned into a war zone, drone surveillance, military blockades, and total lockdown. Pakistan now faces a dilemma: should it continue military operations or pursue political dialogue? Balochistan borders Iran and Afghanistan. The region has immense strategic value. Global powers like the US, India, and others may see opportunity here. For India, it's a counter to Pakistan. For the West, a buffer against Iran and Afghanistan. If Balochistan gains independence, the geopolitical map of South Asia could change forever. So this is the complete story of Balochistan, from independence to insurgency, from hope to heartbreak, from resistance to revolution. A land that gave everything, but never got its due. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.